Today we are going to discuss on the remaining classes are groups of the algae. Yes, students, in previous lecture you were study about the group chlorophyceae and their structure and what kind of economic importance they have. Now here we are going to discuss on the remaining portion. It means the two topics. The first one is Phaeophyceae and the last one is Rhodophyceae. Rhodophyceae. Now students, first here we will start with Phaeophyceae. Students, the term pheo means brown and the phyceae means alga. Yes students, the term Phaeophyceae belongs to the brown color alga. That's why the member of this class Phaeophyceae are commonly known as brown alga. The most members of this class are found in the freshwater, Franklin water, and some members are also marine. Yes students, the presence of fucoxanthin pigment along with the chlorophyll A and C provides them the brown color. In primary stage, some of the alga are also a light green in color, but after maturity they are become the brown color due to presence of this fucoxanthin pigment. Students, the cell wall of the Phaeophyceae is consist of the cellulose as well as there is a gelatinous structure present on their cell wall, that is algin. What students? Algin. Algin like gelatinous structures are also found on their cell walls. It is a mucilaginous structure that also helps in give a soft body structure. Yes students, and the Phaeophyceae also prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis due to presence of chlorophyll A and C, and the extra food materials they are formed is stored in the form of a special type of starch. Yes students, a special type of starch that is called laminarin and mannitol. Yes students, the mannitol is also a type of starch that is stored in the Phaeophyceae, member of Phaeophyceae. The laminarin is just like to the starch, which is similar to the hemicellulose, and it is easily digestible. Hence, some members of this group are also used to extract some types of starch, and the mannitol is given to the patient that are suffering from the diabetes mellitus. Yes students, the patient of diabetes mellitus are also used such type of starch because they can be easily absorbed and oxidized. They do not increases the sugar level in such type of sufferer patients. Now students, if we are going to talking about the kinds of reproduction, that are found in the Phaeophyceae, then they represents all the three modes of reproduction. The first one is the vegetative reproduction by the process of fragmentation, and the type of asexual reproduction take place with the formation of spores. While students, the sexual reproduction mainly take place by the oogamous type. Yes, students, the oogamous types, because one of the gamete cell is quite large in structure and non-motile, whereas the small gamete is mobile and have the flagellar structure. Such type of fusion of gamete fertilize to zygote, and the zygote develops into individuals is known as oogamous type. Now students, the another types of alga class is Rhodophyceae, but here I am going to take the example of Phaeophyceae. The first example is the Fucus, the Laminaria, etc. The laminaria are just like the foliage leaves-like structure. They are somewhat, the leafy structure have a stipe or holdfast through which they are attached with the rigid body or any rock surfaces that are found deep inside the sea water. This is the laminary. This is the stipe on which the holdfast is present, through which they attach with the substratum. It means rigid body, and this is the foliage leaf-like structure, leafy structure. Another member is Fucus. Fucus is somewhat branched, the foliage leaf-like structures. They are profusely branched and having the small branches, the leaves-like are called fronds. Yes, students, such a branch type of the foliages, small structures are called fronds. They also have the holdfast and stipe through which they are get attached on a substratum. This is the midrib or main axis of the plant body, and these are the branched. This is the deposition of the starch inside the leaves. The special type of starch, frond, stipe, the holdfast, and this is the midrib, or you can say that main axis. This is the main branch. The starch, that is laminarin and mannitol, they are stored in the foliage leaves and gives the translucent appearance when the light falls over them. Now students, we are going to describe about the Rhodophyceae. Students, the term rhodo means red and phyceae means alga. That's why the member of this class are commonly known as red alga. Why their color appears red? Yes, students, they appears red color due to presence of phycoerythrin pigment. Phycoerythrin pigment along with the chlorophyll A and D. They contain the chlorophyll A and D. Most of the members of Rhodophyceae are marine. It means almost they are marine and found in seawater. They can survive their cells at the temperature above the 30 to 40 degrees Celsius. It means they can be survive in the hot springs, and they are mainly the presence of red alga. The Red Sea appears red in color. Yes, students, the sunlights are fall on the little bottom surfaces of the sea where they are present, and they also help in performing the process of photosynthesis, because in the presence of sunlight they can be easily perform or make their own food with the presence of chlorophyll A and D. The extra food materials they stored in the form of a certain or specific type of starch that is called Floridium starch. Floridium starch. Students, the Floridium starch is also just like to the amylopectin. Yes, students, it is similar to the amylopectin, and it also get deposited on the cell wall of the rhodophyte member of Rhodophyceae to provides them mechanical supports. And students, finally we are going to discuss about the kinds of reproduction found in Rhodophyceae. Students, Rhodophyceae also perform all three types of mode of reproduction: the vegetative reproduction by the fragmentation, the asexual reproduction by the formation of spores that are mobile in structure, and they may be ascospores, or you can say that aplanospores. Now, the process of sexual reproduction is found by the isogamous type or oogamous types. In isogamous types, the both of the gamete cell are similar and they are motile or non-motile. When the fusion of such gametes take place, this is called isogamous type. And in oogamous types, one cell is large, non-motile, and the smaller gamete cell is small and have a flagellar structure. The fusion of such type of gametes is called oogamous types. Let's take the example of Rhodophyceae. Students, the Polysiphonia, Gelidium, Porphyra, it is the best example of the member of Rhodophyceae. Here I will describe the two structures, the Polysiphonia and Porphyra. The Porphyra are thallus, the members of the alga. They are just look like that, and they are red in color. Their radical sizes may be up to 100 meters. This is the Porphyra. And the Polysiphonia are just the simple plant-like structure having the more branches, and each branches have very teeny leaflets-like structures. These leaflets-like structures are also called fronds. Yes, students, these leaflets-like smaller structures are called fronds. They are red in color, and due to presence of R-phytophyton erythrin pigments. In some members, the R-phycocyanin pigments are also present. That's why in primary stage they appears the golden orange or orange color. It means brightly orange color, and on maturation they turns into the red color. This is the branches. And these are the fronds. This is the structure of Polysiphony. Thus, students, the alga are paramount economic importance because these alga not only found in the various climatic regions, but they are also helping providing us many essential things. First of all, the alga take part about 2-3 part of the total consumption of carbohydrate that take place on our atmosphere. Yes, students, they take about 70% of the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere during the process of photosynthesis. In spite of this consumption, they provide us the fire of life gas that is called oxygen. Yes, students, they provide us oxygen. And the alga like chlorella that belongs to the chlorophysic that provide us a single cell protein, that is SCP. It means spirulina. Spirulina is also known as the food of future. Our astronauts, when go into space, they not intake the full diet like us. They just take the spirulina, through which they provide the continued energy to survive in the space. Thus, students, the algae are paramount importance for all of us, and they provide their roles in the different parts of the terrestrial as well as aquatic and neritic zones. Thanks, students, for joining today's lecture.